I'll be honest with you. I actually see Paulo Costa, maybe as a bigger threat than Jones. Now, let me explain
Ah.
what that means. That doesn't mean what I am saying is I think Boashinha is a better fighter than Jones. He is not a better fighter than Jones. I mean, in every way, he's not a better fighter than Jones. But he's in an interesting spot in his career right now. Look at Bohashinya's numbers. Strikes landed per minute, strikes attempted per minute. He has landed per minute 8+, okay, which is extremely high. I think Jones is in like the 2 or the 3 range, right? Not very high. I think Adesanya is sub-4. However, his strikes absorbed are 6+. So he dishes out a tremendous amount of punishment, and he absorbs it. So here's what I can tell about this guy. He's not built for the long haul. I don't think he's going to have as long and illustrious a career as Adesanya, because he's just not fighting in a way that tells you that that's what's going to happen. But the difference is he's only got 13 fights in his career. He stopped everybody he's fought in the UFC except who? Romero, because he fought and stopped Uriah Hall and Gareth McClellan and Johnny Hendricks and all those guys. He's only 13 fights deep into his career. He's 28 years old. And, yeah, I don't think he's overall as talented as Izzy. I would probably favor Izzy to win. But in terms of a guy who's going to take all the risk, who has all of the punishment to dish out, who is, built like a brick shit house, who is a heavy power puncher. I mean, everything you want to say about him, he's in a point now where that fight style, it could be a liability fight to fight, but he doesn't have the wear and tear where it's going to really undercut him later in his career. It's still now that kind of thing where it's a little Justin Gaethje-ish, right? Only a little bit more polished, because even Gaethje has a negative differential, not a +2 positive differential. So to me, Jon Jones is the opposite of that, right? Bohashinha has like a super slow, or a short 72, 73-inch reach. That's a great advantage for Jon Jones, for Israel Adesanya. Jon Jones is the opposite, right? Have a 4-inch reach advantage. Jon Jones is judicious with his offense and very, very good with his defense. Bohashinha is the exact opposite. Both Jon Jones and Izzy have fight IQ, which means they're going to make careful decisions over the course of 5 rounds. Bohashinha is just foot on the gas pedal at all times, no matter what, go. And so, while one guy might have more liability than the other, I think he is uniquely more dangerous than the other, especially in the first 2, perhaps 3 rounds. And so for those reasons, while Jon Jones is in every way a much more accomplished and better fighter, the particular nature of the challenge of Bohashinha, I take very seriously, and I'm sure that they do over there at City Kickboxing as well.
And he just knocked out Logan Paul the other day, so that's another feather in his cap.
Wasn't that staged? That looked like the dumbest shit ever, right?
I mean, no one would just be taking concussions like that for fun, right?
Well, yeah. He ran at Paulo Costa as well, and he was trying to hit him and stuff. So you could totally see how it played out, but I don't know. I'm with you, Luke. It looked a bit funny.
Yeah, I mean, the wrestling looked pretty good, and that was fine. But it was like, do I really believe that the guy? Well, you know what? Maybe I do. The guy who posts a video of the dude hanging in the tree without thinking twice about it, maybe he is dumb enough to go and get concussed by Bohashinha. I don't know.
The Freddie Mercury style copier. Did you see that at the fights?
Is that Paulo Costa?
Yeah.
Is that based on his shirt?
Yeah, well, and the makeup. I mean, the whole thing was like total Freddie Mercury from Queen. I was like, "You look fantastic, sweetheart, fantastic." But I mean, that's a tough fight for him stylistically, and I don't know how he's going to be able to dictate range with a dude that essentially is a jacked Pitbull that's a 250-pound middleweight. That's going to be.
Do you think that's a tougher fight stylistically than Yoel Romero? Because I know that Israel feels like because Paulo will come forward, he'll be able to counter him, a lot better, and it'll be a much more action-packed fight.
Well, it will be more action-packed. The Paulo Costa has a pretty tough chin, and I was using the Pitbull bulldog reference because that's how he fights. And I'm not sure if you've ever fought a Pitbull, but it sucks. And if you hit it in the mouth really hard, it doesn't really change what the Pitbull is going to do. The Pitbull is still going to be a Pitbull.
Oh, nice.
And so if you don't put him to sleep in those first couple of punches coming in, then you're in for a tussle with the dude that is stronger and better than you in the clinch and on the ground. So Yeah, I mean, well, yes, I think it sets up for an easier, more exciting fight in the sense that you're going to see some cool strikes. It's also going to be a bigger battle and a harder fight for everyone else.